All right. Next, this one came on the 6th. Oh, I need to write this down for the what date it came in. Now I've just got to check my book to find out what other ones are in here that I don't have written down. Okay, time for a new book. And that's right here. All right, so this box has also been pretty squished, especially right in there, like something fell right on top of it. I wish they would make that extra effort and put fragile on these boxes. I mean, they could even put it in marker, in red marker. A Sharpie or something. They don't have to buy the stickers. They can just make that little effort to keep these protected. There we go. This is the 6th. I got to remember that, so I know which one. I think this might be a 50 by 70. Let's see. Can we get tools first? Yep, there we go. And they're all blue squishy pads, finger grips. Alright, there's the drills. I see loose stuff in there, so I gotta be careful when opening this one. It's a 50 by 70. It's got 50 colors. And I've shown this before, but in case you didn't see it, when you get something from Huacan, it will have this little sticker on it right here. And what this is, right, the top number right up there, the V2 23603, that will match the top of the diamond painting right above the thumbnail. That's the same number. And then it's a 70 by 50 centimeters. Then this other number here, 50 SF, that means it's 50 colors, square, full. So all the information you need to match this to your painting is right there. I like these bright colors. I think I know what it is by what colors I see. But let's take a look at the picture. Yep. Just hope my relatives aren't watching. It did come a little squished here. I'm hoping that hasn't caused any bubbles. This is the one I was telling you about. That's an anniversary gift. And this is a picture of my aunt and uncle. My Aunt Ruth and Uncle Buddy. Cost $11.63 for 50 by 70. And that's a deal if I ever saw one. So I ordered this one July 17th. They shipped it July 21st and I received it August 6th. So that is 14 plus 6, 20 days. So this one took a little longer to get here than the prior ones. And then there's only one more after this. And I actually still have 1, 2, 3 that I'm still waiting for. So, but I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. So, let's go ahead and open this and look at the canvas. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm back in. Let's get this tape. Oh, I didn't do that. There's a cut in the canvas. As long as that's the only place it's at, because that's just right by the key, so it should be fine. But it's 50 by 70, 70 by 50, so it's going to be a little harder to... Check the cover on it. Do it like this. I'm stuck to something. Oh, it was from where the tape was on the canvas. Oh boy. All those trees in the background are going to be Confetti City. There's my uncle's hat. Show you the canvas, the drill area. Nice and clear. Look at that. So nice. I love how easy it is to read these canvases. Oh, it's extremely sticky. All right. All right. So, how many customs did you guys order with that sale that they had? Because I never got an announcement that they were having a sale. I just had somebody tell me, I think that there's a glitch. I think Huacan's prices are a mistake because they're really low. And they were using a mobile device to shop. And I went on my computer and I looked and I'm like, well, it says that it's this price for the next 5 days, and I normally see that little message thing when they're having a sale. So I'm like, well, let me find out. Let's see. I'm going to order and see what happens, because she hadn't ordered yet and wasn't sure if they were going to accept the order because of how low the prices were. I'm like, I have some customs I want to do. Let me go ahead and put an order in and see what happens. And I did, and 24 hours went by and it was fine. Everything went fine. And then I saw that it said 4 days left. So I'm like, yeah, this is a sale. So I'm going to go ahead and tell people about it. And so word started spreading around, and that's basically the only way I was able to know that there was a sale, is because somebody told me. But I don't know why. If you have a store set as your favorite, I think you should get some kind of notification saying that they are having a sale. That would probably drive more customers to order from them, because a lot of people will wait for the sales. And I'm not ordering anything. I'm not going to order any customs unless I can get them rock bottom, because some of these I didn't have to have. And it only occurred to me that, hey, I could just order customs and do some Christmas gifts. It's the middle of summer. I have plenty of time. Even with, if it took a month to get here, I'd still have time to do them. And if I stick to my guns and keep from ordering a lot more, I will have more time to do my paintings. And so instead of doing reviews, I can be doing drill with me's, answering tags and doing my diamond paintings and getting more efficient by getting things done. Getting a video out at the same time that I'm working on my Christmas gifts. So that sounds like a better deal to me. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not ordering. I'm going to try to stick to doing one order a month. One every 2 weeks at the most. I may get, 2 or 3 or 4. That way I'll have at least something coming in to review. I'll continue to order from different stores so that there's a fresh supply of where people can buy from and find new stuff that they like. Because, you know, a lot of these stores do have the same diamond paintings in them, but then you do find the ones that don't, that they have things that we've, you know, not seen before. And a lot of the time they'll have a watermark over the picture, so you're not able to just take it to a different store and do a custom. And a lot of the time people charge more for the customs, but Huacan, I've noticed, they don't charge more. They don't charge a whole lot for their customs. Okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to do it sideways. Got this side flat, but these 50 by 70s are just monstrous. Alright, there we go. Got it on top of my computer. Alright. So I even checked with my cousin, my aunt and uncle's daughter, about, I'm like, if I gave them a painting for their anniversary, is it something they would put on their wall? And I told them the size. I said, oh, what about like 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet? And she's like, yeah, I think they'd really like that. So I hope they do, because this is going to take a good month to do. I mean, I'm working on one this size right now of for my sister. And that's the one that I'll do the next drill with me on. I'm hoping that I might be able to do one tomorrow. It just depends on Teslin's mood. If she's being good. But even during my drill with me, I'm sure she'll come up and talk every so often, because my husband doesn't have a day off again until Thursday. Well, I don't know, what day is today? Friday? No, he had Thursday off, so I think he has Wednesday off. Yeah, he works 6 days straight this time. He's on salary, so he doesn't get your typical days off. And his hours are pretty sporadic because he could stay late and come in early and do all that fun stuff in managerial positions. There's my aunt's face. Is that upside down to you? Oh, my camera's been upside down this whole time. It's okay. I will flip it when I go to edit it. And so you guys won't have to watch my arms coming from the sky. I know sometimes that throws people off. Come on. We're almost done here. Stick. Okay, one more, and then this one will be done. And then I'll have, I think there's only one in that next box. I'll find out in a minute. There we go. Okay. Another one down. Another gift to go on my to-do list. Alright, let me grab this one. This one's heavy, so there might be 2 in here. Oh, it does. It says 2. So let's find out which 2. Which means if there's 2 in here, then that means I only have 1 left that I'm waiting for. Because there's, in my book so far, there's three that I haven't seen yet. And if there's 2 in here, there's only 1 left. fact, they're probably the two that are 50 by 70. So then I would know which ones they are. Which are two more gifts. Oh, it's heavy. All right. It's pretty packed on both ends, but this box actually turned out really well. I mean, it doesn't look damaged at all. Maybe bent a little in the corner, but that's about it. Taped up pretty well here. There we go. One more. Yep. Two sets of tools. I feel two canvases. I think that's that one. Yep, okay. And another one with lots of black in it. Yep. I'm pretty sure I know which one's which. Hold on, let me mark it really quick so I can know which one this is going to be when I go to do the drills. 4063. Yep. Let me put a little sticker on it. Alright. Set these to the side. And show you the first one. Oh, I'll show you on here. This one costs $11.63. It's a 50 by 70. I ordered it July 20th, shipped July 24th, and it arrived on August 9th. So that means it took 20 days. I don't know why these last ones took longer. I mean, maybe it's because the sale, there was tons coming out and the mail was just backed up or something. Oh, here's the picture. This is a picture of my mom and the younger of my two younger brothers. And this was actually quite a few years ago. But it was so hard finding a picture of each of my siblings with my mom. So, I am finding just one little drill here and there. They're just flying everywhere. I don't know. None of the drills that I've checked so far have had anything loose. So, oh, I did finish my book that I started, I think, yesterday, the day before. So it was the sequel to The Shining, which was a book that Stephen King wrote back in 79, I think. But he wrote the sequel just in, I think, 2013. And it's called Dr. Sleep. So I just finished it. Oh my gosh, this is the very first one I've ever received with the blank cover. I've never gotten one like that. So I'm going to start on a new one while I'm editing and organizing these drills. I'm going to start the second book in the Giver series. I'm not sure the name of it, but alright. I think I'm going to stand up to do this. These 70 by 50s, 50 by 70s, they're really hard to... I'll just show you the drill field first, then I'm going to stand up to do this. But this came out without creases really well. Really nicely for it being in a box with another one. Okay, so here's the trees and stuff that are behind them. This was at my sister's graduation. Her college graduation. Yeah, pretty clear. Nice and clear. Yeah, that's the word, clear. And sticky as usual. Okay, I missed. So there's one more after this. Let me stand up to do this. So yeah, my mouth's going to be really close to the microphone. I'll try not to talk too loud. Blow your eardrums out after me being further away from it. There we go. There's my mom. Wish we would have taken more pictures with her. This was before Teslin was born. I'm trying to remember what year it was. I think it was like 10 years ago. Maybe? I don't remember. It's so hard to remember. My brother looks really young in this picture. I know he had 2 of his kids. So, okay, it was more than 10 years ago. His oldest is 15 now, and I think he was 3 at the time. So maybe 12 years ago. 13 possibly. And that just shows how sad it is, where that was the newest photo I have of him and my mom. Yeah, so the only custom I'm missing is the one of my other brother with my mom. The older of my 2 younger brothers. Come on. There we go. Alright, one more. Oh, I got this. It's killing my back. I remember the days when this kind of stuff did not hurt. I have this dress hanging in my craft room closet. I'm not sure if I want to use it in the quilts I'm going to make, because I have all my mom's clothes. I kept all her clothes, and they're in a storage bin in the closet. And I'm going to, one of these days, make 4 quilts out of it. One for each of myself and my 3 siblings. I've made a couple of quilts. My very first quilt was a queen size. That was my very first try at making a quilt. I'd never done it before. I just kind of watched some videos and read instructions. Made one, and then after that I've made a couple baby quilts, and then I made some rag quilts for my nephews for Christmas. I have the material to make one for Teslin, but I've never gotten around to it. But I did make one for my grandson. I think that's the most recent one I've made. No, the ones I did for their Christmas gifts for my nephews was more recent. And then we moved back down here because we were living, my husband's job transferred him for a while, and then we moved back because he just didn't like it. So he took his old position back and we moved back. And I did some sewing, but I haven't done any quilting since we've been back. And I have a lot of like quilting books and patterns and appliques. I've never done any appliques, and I got creative with my grandson's quilt because I did a pattern on his. I'd never done that before. And boy, did it take a lot more time doing it that way than just doing a straight diagonal stitch all the way down throughout the quilt like I did on the one I made for Ayla. Made hers, it's a 4th of July quilt. I got a bunch of Independence Day. Oh great, my camera's gonna go off again and I'm almost... Okay guys, sorry about that. My phone got hot again. And so I just finished uncovering that last strip. And now we can get on to the very last one, which is number 14. And this is also one that cost me $11.63. It's a 50 by 70, 50 colors. Ordered July 20th, shipped July 24th, received August 9th, which was just yesterday. So now I'm caught up as of this picture. Took 20 days. Now this is one of my very good friend, her husband, and her new baby. Well, he's like 6 months old now. But that was when he was newborn. So I figured this would make a really great Christmas present for them. And let's just look at the canvas and then we will be all done. This one has a Sunor group covering on it, but they still cut it into 1, 2, 5 strips. I hope this hasn't bored you guys too much. I mean, I know that's a lot to go through. A lot of... I'm overwhelmed too. I mean, and to think there were others besides this, because there's still the one more, which I'm not going to do a review on that one because it should have been in this. Had I realized there was one missing, I would have probably waited until tomorrow because it'll probably be here tomorrow to do all of these. But I think this was long enough as it was. This came out super nice. No indentions so far. Alright, let me show you the drill area and then see about getting it to uncurl. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the bottom of her shirt. I was like, I thought I was thinking it was the top right, and I'm like, that is not black. It should not be black. There are 20,844 blacks in this one. Well, they are both wearing black shirts. What? Really? Oh. Well, go get the blue one off Daddy's chair. Okay, thank you. I will. So, if you can see that, I'll get you something other than just the plain black. Nice and clear. Those are his fingers. That kind of looks distorted though. I don't know. Those look like some really big fingers. That looks almost life-size or bigger. Yeah, it's about the same size as my finger. Well, it's wider, but he's like this, kind of like at an angle. That's really weird how big that is. Alright, let's pull it back a little further here. And there's his other hand. Now that looks normal. That looks like a hand. These look like lobster claws. I really don't think she has time to watch my videos. She's really supportive, but she's also a busy mom of a 6-month-old, and she works full-time, so there's Rose's face. We've been friends since she was 19 years old. I already had Ayla and Stephanie, and they were 4 and 5. Or 3 and 4. Can't remember. It's been a long time. Because now they're 24 and 25. So, 20 years? And there's little baby. This one's going to be sweet to do. My first custom I did was of, I did say this in the tag I answered, but I'm sure not everybody's seen them all my videos. And there's the other half of the baby's face. But the very first custom I did was of me and my old-time best friend. Rose is my best friend too, but Karen and I have been friends since 1980. My mom was actually in the hospital having my second brother, my younger of my 2 younger brothers, and they came to stay with us for a little while, and that's when I met her. So that was, 38 years ago. There we go. God, these are just giving me one heck of a time. I'm trying to get it in the camera view so you can watch me do this really boring stuff here. I'll be surprised if anyone makes it to the end of the video. Okay, so if you've made it this far, I would like it if you could write in the comments something to the extent of, I went all the way. Because since this is the second video, the very last painting on the very last video of this unboxing. Ugh. I know these aren't as fun as seeing the post videos, but I mean, sometimes it can be, because when I watch people unboxing and I see the excitement on their faces and how excited they are to get started, and if I'm just sitting there watching it and I'm not doing anything else, or I'm just fooling around on my phone, it makes me want to pick up my drill pen and start working on mine. this was before I started working on the custom. Because sometimes when I have a lot to do and my mind just can't find a place to start, I'll just sit there and do nothing. And that just makes it really a lot harder on me. Look at baby. He is so cute. He's growing up so fast too. He's got the cutest laugh. I made him a blanket, brought it to them in the hospital, and it's his favorite blanket. It's his favorite blankie. It calms him down. It's beautiful too. I used mandala spirit, the blue one with all the blues and grays and blacks. Yeah, gosh, this is never gonna get finished, is it? So every time she sends me a picture, I see that blanket in just about about 90% of the pictures. He's got that blanket somewhere near him or under him, or he's holding it, or he's curled up in it and his little toes are sticking out. He's so cute. She had 4 boys. Yeah, I had all girls and she had all boys. Almost done. So let me know if you made it all the way. And I'll give you a heart. Give you a heart. I'm going to put away all these diamonds, and then I'm going to work on my custom while I listen to my next book. This next book is a library book, so I've had too many that I've started and didn't finish, and then they end up getting sent back to the library before I can finish them. And then they have a really long waiting list, so I don't want that to happen again. There we go. All done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lots of work ahead of me. Alright, guys. I gotta take pictures of these and do all my nitty-gritty stuff to get this stuff set aside so I can put my big table easel up here and work on my here, let me show you how far I've gotten real quick. I'll just give you a little peek at how much I've done on this custom. So this is the one of turn it the right way. My mom and my sister. And I started over here at the top left. And I worked my way down. And that's what I've gotten done. And this area right here, it's like these blue drills, they're too, oh, here we go. Can't see it, huh? They're too big. Oh, it's even happening up here. They're popping out all over the place. The drills are just too big. And I'm having trouble keeping them down. So I lost one, it looks like. Wow. So, yeah, there we go. This is really buckled a lot here. I don't know if you can see how it's moving around like that, but I've pushed them down. I've traded drills out. It's just, I think it's this color. And this is my mom's dress, and the entire thing is in this color. Stephanie finished her Beauty and the Beast rose, and she said she was having the same problem too. But I think it's just because hers weren't in all the way, because when she rolled this over it, there was a lot of popping. But there we go. that's all I have for you. Oh, there's some popping. I can't press real hard, so I kind of have to do what I can. But this roller is really nice to get these in. You don't have to lay it on the floor and use a rolling pin or anything, so it's nice to not have to get on your knees to do it, because I couldn't. There's no way I could get on my knees. You hear that popping? I got some in. There we go. Alright guys, I'll link this down to the bottom if you're interested in getting one yourself. They're pretty cheap. But yeah, that's how much I've gotten done, which I'm really surprised I've been able to get that far, but I did. So that is it for now, and I will see you in the next video. Maybe get a drill with me done tomorrow. So be looking for that. Until my next video, be good and have fun diamond painting, because I know I will. Bye guys.